All right, so we're back for another deep dive, and I'm pretty excited about this one. Dreams. I mean, who doesn't love a good dream, right?
Yeah, especially those flying dreams.
Exactly. Or like those ones where you suddenly realize you have superpowers. That's always fun.
Right, like you can teleport or something.
Totally. But you know what's even more interesting than the dreams themselves? Trying to figure out what they all mean. You know, like why do we even dream in the first place?
That's a great question, and actually the one we're going to be looking at today.
That's right. Today's deep dive is all about exploring dreams. We're going to try and unravel what they are, why we have them, and even maybe some cool facts about how they can actually impact our waking lives.
And this time our source material is a bit unexpected, a snippet from an English learning podcast called English Dose.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Not exactly the first place you'd think to look for insights into the world of dreams. But hey, sometimes the best discoveries come from the most surprising places.
Exactly. So this snippet we're looking at really focuses on one core concept about dreams.
Okay, lay it on me.
Dreams are basically our brain's way of processing all the emotions and experiences we go through in our waking lives. It's like while we're sleeping, our minds are busy sorting through everything that happened during the day, kind of like decluttering and filing everything away, making sense of it all.
So like a mental cleanup crew. But wouldn't our brains be doing that kind of processing anyway, even if we didn't dream? I mean, it seems like a pretty essential function to keep everything running smoothly up there.
Yeah, that's a really good point, and it gets to the heart of what makes dream so fascinating. It seems like they go beyond just basic processing. There's this theory, you see, that during REM sleep, when our dreams are the most vivid and kind of crazy, our brains are actually replaying our emotional experiences.
Wait, so like a highlight reel of all the feels from the day. Interesting. But what's the purpose of that?
Well, researchers believe that replaying these emotions actually helps to strengthen certain neural pathways in our brains, which in turn could help us regulate our feelings better and even process things like trauma more effectively. It's almost like emotional rehearsal for real life.
Whoa, that's pretty powerful stuff. So dreams aren't just random images and stories flashing through our minds. They're actually playing a crucial role in our emotional well-being.
It really seems that way.
So you know what this reminds me of? That part in the podcast snippet where they talk about dream journals. They suggest that keeping a dream journal can help us spot patterns in our dreams and even boost creativity.
Ah, yes, the dream journal. It can be a really powerful tool. Think of it like training your mind to hold on to those fleeting images and emotions from your dreams. Writing them down helps you remember them better. And over time, you might start to notice recurring themes, symbols, or even emotions that pop up again and again. And that can give you some really interesting insights into what's going on in your subconscious.
Right, those recurring symbols and stuff. I've definitely noticed that in my own dreams. Like, there's always this one really weird clock that shows up, no idea what it means. It's definitely there a lot. But what about the creativity boost? How does that work exactly?
Well, there's actually a pretty famous story about this, about Elias Howe. He was trying to invent the sewing machine, but was really stuck on the design, specifically where to put the needle. Then, one night, he had this crazy dream where he was being attacked by tribesmen with spears. And get this, the spears had holes near the tips.
Wait, so he got the idea for the sewing machine needle from a dream about being attacked by spear-wielding tribesmen. That's wild.
I know, right? It's a perfect example of how our dreams can sometimes hold solutions to problems that we haven't even consciously considered yet. It's like our subconscious is whispering creative ideas to us while we sleep, and a dream journal helps us tune in and actually hear those whispers.
That's amazing. It really makes you think about all the potential that could be locked away in our dreams.
Yeah.
But speaking of unlocking things, we keep mentioning this whole subconscious thing. What does that even mean in the context of dreams?
Okay, so when we talk about the subconscious, we're basically referring to all those thoughts, feelings, and motivations that are operating below our conscious awareness. They're the things we might be repressing, haven't fully processed, or maybe even desires we don't consciously acknowledge to ourselves. And dreams, they're like this direct line into that hidden world.
So if I'm getting this right, our dreams are like a secret back door into our own minds, revealing all these hidden parts of ourselves that we might not even be aware of.
Exactly. And that's precisely what makes dreams so potent. They can be a source of anxiety sometimes, especially if they dredge up unresolved issues or fears, but they can also be incredibly insightful, offering us glimpses into our deepest desires and aspirations. It's kind of like having a personalized therapy session every night, but with much weirder special effects.
Yeah, no kidding. Dreams definitely have a way of getting pretty surreal and symbolic. But this whole deep dive has honestly shifted my perspective on dreams big time. They're not just these fleeting images that vanish when we wake up. They're like this direct line to our subconscious with potential for emotional growth and creative breakthroughs.
I couldn't have put it better myself. And as we're wrapping up here, I want to leave everyone with something to think about. If dreams really are a window to our subconscious, what might recurring nightmares be trying to tell us? What hidden messages might they be trying to convey? It's something to ponder the next time you find yourself lost in the strange and wonderful world of dreams.
Yeah, that's definitely something to chew on. All right, everyone, that's it for our deep dive into the world of dreams. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.